Hello and welcome back to Chunk Hunter, the Chunk Locked Ultimate Ironman. In the last episode we unlocked Varrock as our most recent chunk after trying to get Tavali Dungeon so that we can complete Druidic Ritual, but you know, we're still trying, still there. We've got plans to unlock the next chunk, but let's just look. So because we unlocked Varrock, we unlocked a few bits and bobs, so I can now actually sell runes, staves, and actually plate bodies. I created these so I can sell these to Horvik. So we've cleaned up our inventory a bit, so nearly a mil going on there, and if we check the looting bag, we've gotten much more space, because you don't need to carry as much tat. So keeping the Monk's Robe tea until I get a house. Dragonstone, Iron Pickaxe, because that's the best pickaxe I've got at the moment. And Cosmic Runes, and then the rest are seeds and bolt tips. Worth, you know, so my current haul is probably worth just over 2 mil, so not too bad. But what we're going to do now is we're going to teleport for the first time to Varrock. So one of the first places people come in the game, I'm going to go there for the first time at level 77. Yeah, let's go. And look at that! Already we've unlocked some music tracks. So good. Yeah, that's really exciting. Okay, so now let's not make it dark anymore. We'll lighten this place up, and let's have a bit of an explore. So what we're going to quickly do is we're going to go to all the shops and sell the relevant bits, and then we're going to see what else we got. I think I discussed at the end of the last video that we can't really do the agility course, even if I got up to 30, because it would take us into the dark area. So that's a bit of a shame. Hey, stop that. Oh, there's an upstairs in here. Did not know that. Let's trade with Zaf. So I don't need my stuff of Earth anymore. How much am I going to get for that? 825, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I can always come back here. So we're now, as I mentioned in the previous episode, we're now reliant again on lore runes. Looks like nothing's up here. Which we haven't been reliant on for a while, because obviously previously we would use the minigame teleport to get to here, and the home teleport to get to here, and then minigame teleports to get to all of our other zones. But now the only way we can get to Varrock is lore runes. So that's okay. I mean, like the stuff is really good. It's a shame that I've now opened a couple of clues and able to get the staff from a couple of beginner clues, but cannot complain generally. Obviously, there's some quests that I can start and things like Romeo and Juliet and the Gypsy. She does Demon Slayer, but I can't complete any of them, so I'm not going to do them. Let's have a look. Anvils. What's this? Oh, it's a lathe, right, okay. And Horvik trades steel plate bodies, so 1200, that's pretty good. Nice. Okay, and now we can get access to a mithril plate body and studded body for range training. So these are really big upgrades to the account, because previously we would have to farm out a mithril plate body in Berthel. We do get the, oh there you go, another music track. We've got the museum here, so currently got no kudos. Oh, I can actually get in here, but I can't clean finds because I would need to get to here. I mean, I would still need to start the quest at dig site, I think. But I don't think I can do this now. Yeah. What is good about this place though is, oh, I can't get the log. Oh, can I get the log? I can get the log. Interesting. Excellent. So now I can get the collection log, which is quite a cool thing. I didn't even think about. I've done nothing. I've done 19 things, which means I've completed 10 of these and 1 of these. What's 19 mean? Not killed anything. Well, if anybody can tell me what the 19 means, that would be really appreciated. I have no idea. I mean, I've only completed 10 clues. The good thing about this place, though, obviously, is that if we go downstairs, we're able to complete the Natural History quiz, which will get us up to 9 Slayer and 9 Hunter, which is excellent. I'll do that in a bit, after we've done exploring. There's this bank. I don't think there's anything interesting upstairs. I think it's the other bank that's got something interesting. Yeah. So can't telegraph anything here. It's fine. And the great thing about this guy is that because we can make new bows, so that's not the issue. But we can now get addy arrows. Look at that. Whichever we need to do ranged, just go here, grab addy arrows, because we've been using steel arrows for the longest time. We've got mithril arrows in the old bank. I can't use this, so I'm not the right level. Yeah. And even if I could, I couldn't use it. Does this general store sell anything interesting? No. You can get these anywhere. It just hits me with nostalgia. This is a shop. It's a clothes shop. Now I can actually do the... What's it called? Minigame. Not minigame. Random event. I can do the Princess and the Frog random event. Okay. So we got capes, aprons. We've got a better body over in Horvik, so we don't need this. But now we've got leather gloves and leather boots, pretty good, and skirts. Priest gowns as well, but obviously we got monk's robes, or access to monk's robes. Okay, so in here, we're actually able to get an addy longsword, which is great. So now we don't have to worry about getting a mithril scimitar back, because we can just buy an addy longsword. Really, really good. No way! That's actually fucking huge. I had no idea that was up here. That's really, really big. And I'm not just joshing. This is actually quite different. One of the things that we've had access to, or nearly access to, but we've had no use for, is a dungeon here called the Mole Hole. Now the Mole Hole has a boss called the Giant Mole, and I've obviously had... I'm an idiot. I've obviously had Falador unlocked for a while, but not the Mole Hole, and I've not rolled the dungeon chunk in Falador because in the Mole Hole, to kill the Giant Mole, you can safe spot it, so you don't even need to like have any prayer or anything like that. But it is dark, so you do need a lit light source. And nowhere I've unlocked had a light source. The closest thing would be to get the chemist's house, which would be 2 unlocks away. But now that I have access to a lit candle, after we complete Druidic Ritual, we can try and go for the Giant Mole. That's pretty sick. That's pretty awesome. Imagine this account going for the Giant Mole. That's so cool. Oh man, and now we've got access to addy arrows as well. Yubo addy arrows. And this is probably the final stop on the tour. Ooh. Did anybody else know this was here? There's a leather body spawn here. There's a ladder here as well. Didn't know that. You do learn some stuff on this account. Righto. So the last place on the tour is Aubrey's. I can't teleport because I've not completed Druidic Ritual yet. Druidic Ritual, I got that on the mind. Rune Mysteries. Can't build that. But we can trade, and look, we can get access to Chaos Runes and Death Runes. And all other Elemental Runes as well. So that means I don't need to have these on me at all. We'll sell all the runes that we don't need. Okay, so by the end they weren't selling for anything, but it's not really... I'm not selling them for money. What I'm selling them for is space, which is valuable to Ultimate Ironman, essentially. And I can always come back here and buy more of those things. So now we've still got Varrock runes. Why is this not going? There you go. I can sell this axe, even though it's an easy step. By the time I unlock where the easy step is, I will have unlocked Tavily Dungeon, and in Tavily Dungeon you can get a black axe from a black demon, so it's really not the end of the world to sell this. It is sad to see it go though. Damn. I've had fun with you, axe. Ooh. Sad. Goodbye. Again, bank space is really valuable to me. 8 coins yourself are here, and 11? Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, so that's essentially Varrock. It's quite cool, so we can get our staves here. The archery shop is really good, the Horvick shop is really good, and Aubrey's is really good. And whilst I'm here, why not do the quiz? Righto, that's all questions answered. So, this is going to be quite exciting. Oh, look at the XP drop. I don't have a big dragon sauce, by the way. Darcy's dogs. That's 1 lamp away. 9 Slayer. 9 Hunter. I can actually do stuff. Ah, what a day. What a lovely day. So now, I'm only 27, so 18 levels away from barehanding baby implings. That sounds weird. It genuinely feels like cheating having those levels. Can't believe it. I'm so close to 1,000 actually. Speed up the level gain. But you're probably thinking of, you know, how are we going to get the next chunk? What are the next 300k experience we're going to get? Because, you know, we've done smithing, we've done mining, we've done fletching, we've done all this. But recently, obviously, we unlocked a chunk in from a minigame that got us access to a new kind of experience gain, so a new level essentially, and that is fishing. So we unlocked the fishing trawler, and it's one of the only levels we've got which is actually pretty low. Rune crafting, construction we can't do yet, herb law we can't do yet. The rest of them we kind of can do. The only other one would be fire making. That's probably something we should get up at some point. But fishing, we got access to the fishing trawler. And there was actually a recent update, I think last week or the last 2 weeks, to the fishing trawler, which will increase the kind of chance of us getting the fishing trawler outfit, which is quite nice. Obviously, that would be our best in slot for fishing. We'd only be able to kind of put it away. The annoying thing with this, right, is we're only able to put away the fishing outfit if we get the player own house. So that'll just be a permanent slot taken up by the fishing trawler. Whatever it's called, the angler's outfit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and do some fishing trawler, kind of hoping for as few angler pieces as possible. Right, so here we are in the fishing trawler home world of 370. I've got just some random shit in my inventory, so bailing bucket, swamp paste, yada yada. So I don't know if this is actually going to be necessary. I've got some items that I can heal with as well. So just in case, I think I should be fine. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but yeah, it can't be that hard, right? So according to the legend moleholes, we just have to get 50 contribution and then we get experience points. But if we get 255 contribution just by filling the holes with swamp paste, which obviously we're going to do, you get twice the chance of the pet. And I've got like 3 or 4 RuneScape accounts, and I spent like the full 2 months of Leagues 2 trying to get pets and never got a single pet. I'm talking like 6k kill count, a Thermi in Leagues when it was like a 1k pet drop, and didn't get it. So yeah, never got a pet. I'm quite close to 99 on a lot of the things on main. Never got a pet. So it'd be quite cool to get a pet on this account. I've never really thought about it because honestly, it's one of those drops that I'm pretty sure just don't exist for me. My God, swaying in this mode should be legit illegal. That is unbelievable. Did not appreciate that at all. Nausea. Hey, is that construction XP? Did I just get construction XP from that? I did? That's construction XP. Oh my God, let me fill the fucking holes. Oh, this is what happens on American servers. Oh my God, I'm gonna get construction levels. That is nuts. And my first construction level. Oh my god, this is amazing. I can't believe it's construction, that's insane. It's another construction level. I don't even need a saw. Oh my god. I am insane at the game. Look at these clicks. Fuck, I'm great. Right, I'm at full contribution now. So I can just kind of chill, but I want to get the construction XP. I mean, these guys probably don't care about construction XP, but my god, that's so good for me. Oh my god. Actually buzzing. If I knew that I was going to get construction and fishing XP, I would have done this ages ago. So start at 23 fishing, 1 construction. Do I have to go here to get my fishing XP? Yeah, 900, that's pretty good. Hey, take that. No, not bankroll, discard all. Withdraw. Oh no, it's not. Oh. That's shit. 24. Oh my god. I just realised that last game cost me, well, 50 swamp tar. Swamp paste. That's expensive, man. That's actually really expensive. 5 construction. I can now build a new room. How awesome. The thing is, even if I get all my construction level up to 1 billion, I still can't build things in my house to store stuff, essentially. Like, the useful thing about a house for an Ultimate Ironman is the fact that you can store things, like the Priest Robe tea that I've got, or even the fishing trawler outfit, right? But I don't have that because I don't have a saw, so I won't be able to store anything in my house. Okay, so we're at another 255. I'm going to chill because, yeah, we're doing a lot of using of the old thing. I'm not too worried about using up my cash stack. That's kind of what it's there for. It's there for this kind of stuff. And if I want to make more money, I'll just make unstrung longbows or strung longbows, longbows, and they should sell for like 900 each or something like that. So it'll take a bit to get some cash stack up, but it's not actually that bad. Okay, so that was round 2. What we're going to do is we're actually going to, before we get all the things from there, we're going to sell the ropes, don't need them, and then we're going to sell the bucket because we don't need it. Look at that, 26 raw swordfish. People are just leaving so much stuff on the ground. You can send it to the bank. Nuts. Right, okay. Ooh. So that's that guy over there. Withdrawal. Let's go cook him. Hey, nice. Oh, okay, so you only get 1 opportunity to go into the sack. So, okay. That means I have lost the pearls that were there, but I mean, like, that's okay. Whilst on the deck of the thing, I got a quiz random event, so let's see if our luck continues. No, it doesn't. And that's 8 construction. What's quite cool about this is, like, so I can't build anything in my house, which I previously mentioned, but what I can do is I can relocate my house. So that means that at level 10 I can relocate my house to Tavali, which means we can walk into it. 20 we can go to Polnivnich, 30 yada yada. 30 I think is Relica, which would be quite interesting. The thing to note on that is that means that there's another level strategy we can do. So when we level up, we can say house and already have the house located in that area we want to go to, so that it's more likely we go there. So currently we've got it located in Rimington because that's where we want to go next. But in the future we can definitely go to Poland Beach, or we can definitely go to Radica. Unfortunately you have to actually visit Hasidius to get Hasidius, so I can't do that one yet. And with that we hit 10 construction, and we can build a dining room, but also we can move our house to Tavali. Right, so that's another trip done. Let's see what fishing level we can get. Ooh! Nice! That's pretty good. Nice. Can I wear these? Oh, I need 34 fishing, that's hilarious. And that's 13 construction. I'm still only getting 5 construction XP a thing, so it looks like I don't get it based on level. It's just 5 construction. So obviously this isn't a method to get to 99, but I mean it could be. It could be. Right, so according to the wiki, from 36 fishing or 35 fishing, we start getting tuna, and the oysters drop off to a massive degree. So that's when we start getting our actual decent food. And then from there it's tuna, lobster, then swordfish, shark, sea turtle, and manta rays. But obviously we're not going to get manta rays for a while. The good thing about that is, so tuna it's not that high a requirement for cooking. Tuna only requires 30 cooking, lobster only requires 40, and swordfish requires 50. So I already have the cooking experience, or the cooking level, to cook all these things, which is really good, so I actually don't need to cook them. So that's why we're selling them rather than cooking them. And that's 15 construction. I wonder if this gives me... There you go, some pretty significant updates. And a workshop. Ooh, I mean it's birdhouse runs if I ever can get there. And tool store 1 is actually really good for me as well as a UIM. 30 fishing. Nice, salmon. Another game completed. 4. Ooh, another piece. Nice. Nearly at the point where I can wear them as well, which is good. And that's 20 construction, so now we can actually move our house to somewhere else as well. Ooh, we can get an office contract from Mahogany Homes. Interesting. Right, so in this one we got only 50, just on the basis that I want to see how much experience I get. Do I get less experience for only getting 50? It does look like I got a bit less experience, but I think it's actually not too bad. Maybe if I do a couple other rounds of 50. Ooh, 34. Hey! Upgrades. Okay, so we just got off the boat. This is another experiment to see whether or not we get around the same experience. Yeah, so I think we do get around the same experience without getting all the way to 255. I think that's probably a faster way of doing it. It means I can AFK longer, honestly. Also, it means although I don't get as much construction experience, I will get... I might not be able to sell these. I will get more fishing experience per swamp paste. Ooh, there you go. I'm getting really lucky with these. Ooh, 35 fishing though, that's not bad. Afternoon tuna and fight the Tempos, well, if we ever get there. And now we've got 20 construction, that actually isn't too far away from Polden Bleach, so not too bad. Ooh, we started getting tunas. Oh, that's excellent. That's really, really big. And another one here. Hey, and that's the full set. Man, people go so dry here, and I really have never gone dry at this. So that's, let me just quickly check. That's 32 games of trawler for the full angler set. Not too bad. I'm actually really enjoying this, honestly. The fishing trawler's been really fun. The update's quite nice because I get obviously the construction XP, but the gameplay doesn't really change at all. But the games are shorter, which is nice. They're about half the speed, half the length of time it takes to complete them. And yeah, I'm just enjoying it way more than the mining grind we did last time. That mining grind was really, really boring. Ooh, 40 fishing. Hey, I can catch lobsters. Do you think that means next time we're gonna get lobsters? Right. So do we get lobsters? Yes, we get lobsters now. Excellent news. Look, I found one of my clan members in the wild. Excellent. Such a legend. Awesome. I love meeting them in the wild. And that's another construction level. 25 construction. New hall. Excellent, excellent, excellent. 55 cooking. Now I can make anchovy pizzas. That's handy. Oh no. Okay, so I had to AFK for a bit and I must have not done anything on the boat. And now I'm off the boat and I'm in an area I shouldn't be in. Oh no. Not good. Let's pretend I never came here. I don't think I unlocked any music tracks. Where am I? Where the fuck am I? Holy moly, I shouldn't be here. I should not be here. Luckily enough, there's nothing in this chunk. Excellent. Okay, back. Okay, it never happened. Delete this clip from your memory. So I was completely unaware that this is a thing that can happen, but I've got a second pair of angler boots. What am I supposed to do with all of these? What am I supposed to do with that? I'm already wearing angler boots. I didn't know you can get doubles. Well, I suppose nobody in this world plays this game after getting the full set. It's so bizarre. That's 45 fishing coming in. In my downtime of fishing trawler, I've been coming to the wall safes in Berthorpe. So if you don't know, there are some wall safes in the lobby of the Rogues Guild. You can crack them open and you can get like a chance to get money or gems. So I've been able to top up some of my cash stack with that and get some crafting XP. So it's not bad, but you know, unless you've got 50 agility, you actually do fail at this and take quite a lot of damage quite often. So it's not great, but it's pretty fun, and it gets pretty decent thieving experience as well. Well, hello, Mr. Genie. Thank you very much for the lamp. And this is the first time we're going to be using the lamp on Hunter after getting the 9 from the minigame. So, Hunter, 90 experience. That's so good. And now we're nearly 10 Hunter, which is pretty cool. Well, hey, there it is. Okay, so glad I got that on camera. One of the reasons that yes, I was the first person to find the star. Okay, so one of the things that Jagex recently introduced was a new minigame called Shooting Stars. These shooting stars can appear anywhere in Gillinor. There are specific locations it can appear within Gillinor, but it can appear throughout Gillinor. And because of the chunks that I've unlocked, I can actually mine a few of them. So I can get one here, apparently. I was just checking to see whether or not I can get this one. I can get one over here near White Wolf Mountain. I can get one here near the mine, and I can get one over here in the Dwarven Mine. I can also get one just behind the bank here, which is quite cool. I've not checked to see if there's any around Lumbridge, but it does mean that I can get access to a new kind of mining. So there's pros and cons to this as well. So obviously I get some pretty decent mining XP. So you know, and it's pretty socially excellent. But the other good thing is that you know, I do get this kind of the Stardust. That's the kind of trade-off. So it's really good mining XP. But the Stardust I have to keep in my inventory. Obviously, being an Ultimate Ironman, I don't have the where you trade it in is in Falador. So here, I don't have that yet. It's not here. Mine. It's here. So I need to get that first, and then I can actually trade them in. So I might just drop them, but it's a really good mining XP and it's pretty fun to do. And this would be the first one on the account. Yes, I can use it now. Okay, excellent. Look at that. Now I'm able to use the old shooting star. 38 XP, but it means I don't have to move as well. So it's pretty good. I'm going to sit here and mine. Because one of the reasons I hated the previous grind is I'm not a massive fan of normal rock mining. Like motherlode mining is fine, I don't mind doing that. It's because you have to keep constantly switching rocks as soon as you mine anything. It's very annoying. So this is actually a really big improvement for that. But yeah, let's see how many Stardust we get, or how much Stardust. Okay, so we've just finished mining, you know, from 50 level 5 star down to level 0. Right at the end I got a random event there. And that took 58 minutes to mine the entire thing down, if you're wondering. So from 5 to 0, which is a crazy amount of time. So I got 345 Stardust. That's pretty great. Obviously I can't use it just yet, but I will keep hold of it, I think, because I can get a bag of gems and I can get the Elven or the Celestial Signet. So at some point that would be really handy. But yeah, we got some gems. We got some pretty decent mining XP, no level, about half a level. Yeah, not too bad and pretty fun and AFK. So I'll be keeping an eye out for those.
Another genie, excellent. So we should be getting 10 hunter here. Hunter, making sure it's on the right thing. Hunter, 90 hunter experience, which is great. 10 hunter, awesome. That doesn't actually get me anything, but I'm still waiting to get to currently 27 hunter. Well, no, 17 hunter because I can get to the Puro from Dorix, which is great. So only 7 more levels. I found another one, a crashed star at the site of my dwarf massacre. So I'll quickly start mining that. That's brilliant. And whilst mining the star, we get 55 mining. Nice. So that is now the level I need to get so that I don't have to boost to mine mithril, which is very handy. And that's the final bit of the star we just got. We seem to get a flipper random event always at the end, which is bizarre. So 2 for 2 on that one. But you know, got some nice gems from that, and we also got 786 total stardust. So that's pretty cool. At some point we're going to be able to spend that.
That's 29 construction. I don't think we're going to get a construction level by the next thing, but we can try.
I see it. It's here. Nice. Now I can get it on it. So we started at 786. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Oh, Seth Curry. So we just finished up the shooting star. We got, I don't know, like 150 things. There were quite a few people around, so nice guys actually, nice guys to talk to. So we are only, they're talking about the next one. Obviously I can't go to that one. We're only about 8.5k away from the next level. So let's just go do a bit more fishing. And with that we reach 30 construction. So with this we can make our house longer, get a new room, build some stuff, but I'm pretty sure we can also move our house to Polnivniche. So I misspoke. So with 30 we can actually get to Relica, which is even cooler than Polnivniche. So in Relica, the only other way to kind of get near to Relica would be to get to Sears Village in Camelot and then go all the way up. Whereas this, we can try and get to a house portal and do it that way. Very, very cool. I should be able to get the final bit of my fishing level and then go and get the new chunk just after this.
Right, so here we are. I've actually got the fire going and I think I'm just about to run out of XP. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cook it now and then get the XP because otherwise I'm not going to get the XP in time. I've kind of fucked this up. So there you go. Well done me. I've got the XP finally. We are in the chunk we want to unlock for Tavali. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring up the spinning wheel. As you remember, we've updated it recently. I'm actually going to move this slightly over. It's going to be slightly off center, which will annoy some people, but it means you can see more of the screen at least. If you're wondering why the time is reset and all the maps look really different and you know things aren't grayed out when they should be, is because there was a RuneScape update today and the RuneLite plugin that I use, so Region Locker GPU, crashes the entire RuneLite, so I can't do it at the moment. So without further ado, let's spin the wheel. Wait, why isn't it coming up at the bottom? It says dungeon. Everybody can see it says dungeon. It says dungeon. My tech isn't working at all today, but look. No, that's not what I meant. Okay, it still says dungeon. Okay, everybody can see it says dungeon. Don't know why it's not coming up at the bottom. My tech apparently just fucking hates me today. We unlocked Tavali Dungeon. That's what's happening right now. We actually got Tavali Dungeon finally. This is huge. Because my RuneLite crashed, I can't show you what I originally typed in, but what I originally typed in was that, which is not true, but we unlock an unbelievable amount of content now. Unbelievable. Oh man, it's taken 5.5 mil worth of XP to unlock this. I'm gonna close this. I don't understand why none of my tech is working today. But let's go down. Oh, let's go down into Tavali. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. Oh, do I unlock a music track? No, I don't. I don't unlock a music track. Okay, so can't climb through here. Dragons. poison spiders. There are black demons back here. Oh. And they drop black axes, which is why I was fine hierarchying them. Skeletons. Let's just have a look. Okay, so due to the new rules, all of our stuff is now, the entire dungeon is now unlocked, which is great for me, obviously. But this is where we complete Druidic Ritual. We also got access to Hellhounds, Black Dragons. Oh, that's where that is. That's interesting. Chaos Druids, that's pretty big as well. Lesser Demons, Animated Axes, Scorpions, Chaos Dwarves, and the Black Knight. I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff in here too. One of the ones that's not in here, bizarrely, is Rats, which we kind of need for Druidic Ritual. Oh! Get away from me. You bastards. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a bit of exploring, and then we're going to talk a bit about what we're going to be doing next. Creepy. I don't think there are any rats in here. Oh, look. Somebody's already on my grind. Excellent. Right, so one of the things I just wanted to quickly mention as well is how many games of Fishing Trawler did we do. So obviously the main grind for these 300 XP was 300k XP was Fishing Trawler. We did some thieving in Berthorpe, and we did some mining of shooting stars. So we obviously got nearly 1,000 stardust. We got some pretty decent cooking XP as well, so we're now 58 cooking, 50 fishing as you just saw, and 30 construction. So that's a level I didn't think I was going to get in this chunk, let's be honest. So it's got 13,500 XP from Fishing Trawler, which is pretty awesome. Can now get swordfish from Fishing Trawler. But let's take a quick look at my loot tracker. So the loot tracker for this doesn't actually track very well Fishing Trawler. So I'm using this one, which is a loot logger, slightly different, but it's basically the same thing. So Fishing Trawler, I did 169 games, no one say it, and I got, a lot of duplicates. A lot of people complaining about we're going like 300 dry. I can't really complain. I'm actually about on drop rate, so don't really worry about that. Nearly 1,000 lobsters, that's pretty cool. 5 angler boots, 4 angler tops, 2 waders, and 2 hats. I'm currently sporting the outfit now, as you can plainly see. But yeah, this is a pretty cool thing for the account. And to be honest, I have been debating whether or not to keep it on me. I'm going to keep it on me as long as possible, and then I might toss it, because it's not too hard to get it all back. But as soon as I throw it away, my luck will disappear. I know that for sure. So Druidic Ritual, not the easiest thing to complete for me. So we obviously need bear, we need beef, and we need chicken meat. And the ways to get those is, they're just around here. Honestly, it's not that hard. The hardest one for me to get is rat meat. And the only place that I can really get access to rats is here. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to try and splash on it with my main and lure it from here all the way up to here. And then use my chunk hunter to kill it. It's not multi, so this might not work very well. But we're gonna do our damnedest to try. Okay, so whilst we're here, I thought we would check on hands. I completely forgot to do this before I was done. I was actually too excited to try and get the chunk, and for a good reason. I had a really good feeling about it. We spent 19 days, 6 hours, and 47 minutes on this world. And since I arrived 125 days ago, so nearly a third of the year, so 3 months. 3 months? 4 months. I can do that. That's pretty cool. Let's set this to 5,800. That's 300k more. Save. 299. What we're going to do is we're going to stand here. Oh, see? Still in the chunk. Still in the chunk. Ooh, you can kind of see him. You can kind of see him. There's the giant rat. So, what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh man, they're just so close. What we're going to do is we're going to slap him with my main and try and lure him. Okay, so we can see the giant rat here. Kind of want to lure it to around here, so let's see if we can splash it. Yeah, nice. So, okay, we got it attracted to us. Hey, come on. No, get through the gap. Is it stuck? Okay, so it looks like it gets stuck there. I wonder if there's any way I can get around. Come on, buddy. Hey. Focus up. A yellow bead. Nuts. Okay, so. Okay. That's splash. That's splash. That's good. Alright. Come with me. Yeah, come with me. Come with me. Splash. No. Okay, the range isn't out. Okay. He can get to about here. Can I get him with Chunk Hunter from about here? No. Okay, so that doesn't work so well. Okay, so maybe if I hit it again, lure him back, and then hit him with another Chaos Bolt. Oh, okay, so I can hit it from here. I can hit it from here. Yes, this is perfect. No, 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 stop, stop, stop. No! Fucking idiot. Oh, I don't suppose I can get that guy. No, okay. Now Chunk Hunter slap at a base. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Now, you only have to hit it one more time. Kill that motherfucker. Oh, that'll do it. That'll kill it. Stay there, stay there. Okay, is it close enough? Is it close enough? No, 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 okay, okay. So it's not close enough. So I know that, you know, I've already gone out this... Oh my god. Parving. I know I've already gone out this gate, but it is important that I do this correctly, because otherwise it is just fake. It is annoying that I've gone out the gate a bit, but we are possibly going to be able to do this. I've got line of sight of the rat meat. Is there no other place I can... Yeah, I'm going to have to drop this, because that was definitely not okay. Right. Okay, so let's try again, I suppose. Okay, okay, so I've got the rat trapped here. It's attacking my main, but I wonder if I can... Yeah, I can kill it, I can kill it. Okay, okay, it's dead there, it's dead there. And it might drop a rat meat backwards. Oh, okay, it's forwards. Can I get it? Yes! Yes! Look, I'm in the tile. Yes! Man, this is taking like 20 minutes to figure out. Because if it drops anywhere else, a single tile left or right there, I can't get it. Where my main is standing, I can't get it. I now have the rat meat. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Got it. Yes! Oh man, that's so good. That was actually really hard to figure out, honestly. Not my finest moment. Right, so let's go kill a cow and kill a chicken. To celebrate, and I don't even care, I'm going to telegrab all of these. Fuck law runes. Fuck law runes. Fuck law runes. And after 17 full days, we finally have the set. Raw beef, raw rat meat, raw chicken, and raw bear meat. So now we can theoretically, I don't think anything is stopping us yet, completing Druidic Ritual. Which means that we will have the first early game goal done. Go in! Wait, yeah, they can't come in here. Stupid suits of armor. Blue of that. Can I have some blue of this? I'd like some blue of that. And blue of this, please. Excellent. What are you going to do to me now? Bunch of losers. You're hitting zeros? Rubbish. Ones? You're going to hit me in next to 2? I'm going to let you hit me. Oh, wait. I'm going to let you hit me. Come on. Come on. Oh, running away now, are we? Rubbish. Useless. Didn't think so. Cowards. Absolute cowards. You're next, geese. Now we're just coming up to our buddy Cake Mix. Cake Mix, I see you're wearing my future 99 Herblore cape. Excellent. You just hold on to that, buddy. I'll take it off your back in no time. Oh, I have to take this to Sanfu. Fuck, I'm dumb. It even says it in the quest. God, I'm an idiot. Right. Sanfu, oh buddy, oh pal. I did bring you the required ingredients for your potion. I can read. Yes, I have all 4 now. Now that I am a god of RuneScape. Those meats will allow our potion to honor Guthix to be completed and bring one step closer to reclaiming our stone circle. Now, go talk to Cake Mix and he will introduce you to the wonderful world of herb lore and potion making. Don't mind if I bloody do, mate. You see this man coming across Gillinor, and you know he's about to do some herb lore. Let's get it. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna grind the fuck out of some ingredients you ain't even seen yet. This is so fucking satisfying. You have no idea. I could have gotten 99 defense and I wouldn't have been as happy as I am now. Thank you, Guthix. Right, so you're probably wondering what I'm going to be doing next. And, you know, it's anybody's guess, really. So, somewhat unsurprisingly, what we're going to be doing is killing a fuck ton, like a metric fuck ton, of Chaos Druids. Where we're going to be doing that is going into the Tveli dungeon, and then slapping them up here, and then running all the way back, coming up here, noting them upon this mighty leprechaun, and then coming back. And we're going to do this until our stacks are mighty. We've already, obviously, we dropped quite a few herbs back in the day, but I mean, to be fair, I needed the inventory space. I don't really regret doing that. But we still have the renars, so nearly, I thought it was only 90 or so. So nearly a mil worth of renars, which is quite cool. Obviously, we need about 28 herb lore to deal with those. The only annoying thing is currently, I would need to get to the Grand Exchange to get my potions noted at the pricing expert here, which we don't have yet. But it's something I'm going to be working on, so hopefully soon. But without further ado, let's get this specific grind cracking. I can now get you Guams, I just don't have any on me. Sorry, my friend. Shortly I will be able to do that. Strength potion though, I do appreciate it. Right, so something on the floor is what we're preparing for. Let me just grab it quickly before it disappears. So, as you can clearly see, there's an amulet mold there. So, with unlocking Tveli Dungeon, we actually unlock a creature which drops gold ore. That's the Lesser Demon. It drops gold ore at 1 in 128 chance, I think, or 164, something like that. So, what my plan was to go and kill some barbarians. Now, the only barbarians that drop the amulet mold, so that we can use the gold ore, amulet mold, and ruby to make a amulet of strength, was the kind of level 17, level 15 barbarians. So what I did is I jumped onto the same world as my main, opened these doors because they're the only places in this village where those level barbarians are, and hoped they walk out. And as you can kind of see, they do occasionally walk out. And you can kind of kill them on this line, and then telegrab the items. So they dropped the amulet mold in 128. Just got it. Actually, it was a pretty lucky drop. It was only 9 barbarians. Before then, I went to the monks of Zamorak to get some robes so I can fire strike them. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go to the dungeon, and before we start our Chaos Druids grind, we grind out an iron ore, gold ore, and make an amulet of strength. That'll be our best in slot. So we can actually make amulets and rings because of this. So I'm going to be thinking about updating the Wheel of Fortune, because obviously now we can get access to rings of dueling. Yeah, that's currently the only one with the teleport that we can get access to at the moment. But it's pretty significant upgrade, and that means we can update the wheels so that it reflects that. So we can go to the duel arena, which is here, and Ferox. So we're gonna have so many opportunities to get to Ferox. Honestly, it's ridiculous. But yeah, let's start out the gold ore grind. This is my current inventory, and that's 50 magic. Pretty cool milestone, kind of out of nowhere. In terms of fire and water, something I'll basically never get. if you're wondering how we're doing on this old grind. Let me show you. 12 lesser demons, some coins that I can't really get. I can safe swap them here, and I can use telekinetic grab to grab the things. So that's pretty good. Let's see if this one drops it whilst you're watching. Never that lucky. Rare drop table. Okay. Ooh, that's an upgrade. And there we go, there's the gold ore. Let me just telegrab it, and we can get the fuck out of here. And there we have it, we've got the ruby. That's the final piece of the puzzle. So we need just some string, really, but we can create the amulet first. So I was just looking at my inventory to clean it up, and because of the recent updates from Jagex, a rune med helm, or any med helm really, doesn't have any negative attack bonus to range, so I can actually get rid of the cowl, and that would be a straight upgrade. I mean, even though this provides one range bonus, it's not really that big a deal. Same thing with Mithril Square Shield as well. I don't have a bow or a crossbow at the moment, but if I was using a crossbow I wouldn't have to give up that, so that's pretty good. So let's just sell the cowl, even though we got it from a clue. Ruby amulet. And we can make a mage amulet as well. But what? Okay, well, catch me coming back with 2 more crafting levels. That's 49 crafting. If you're wondering how I'm doing it, I'm just going back to my pal Herquin and buying his gems and then crafting them. So 1 more level and then we can make our amulet. I can't boost, not possible. Ooh, that's lucky. So this is going to be another genie for us, which is great. Another one into Hunter. Bot. And there we have it, 50 crafting. This was actually a pretty quick grind. If I put all my effort into crafting, it's actually not too bad to just get crafting levels. I'll quickly go over what I did. So as you can clearly see, I went to Fishing Trawler to get some of the buckets of sand and soda ash, and in between the cooldown of the minigame cooldown, which takes 20 minutes to get to Fishing Trawler. Where is Fishing Trawler? Here it is. I then picked flax here, and then ran to here and spanned them, and then I teleported back to Falador, which is why my lore rune stack is about half as what it used to be, and then sold in the general store and went back. So that was what I did. You can get about 4 or 5 trips in per minigame cooldown. I also went to Burthorpe and did some thieving to get some gems, but that wasn't going so well, so I thought I'd quit. At least this was consistent. And I'd ran out of gem shops. Yeah, 50 crafting. Let's finally make this amulet of strength. There we go, a ball of wool. Now we just use this on that, the ruby amulet. Now we're gonna have to get the cosmic runes, which are in our looting bag, out. Right, we destroyed our looting bag and we've got the cosmic runes out. Let's just, well, whilst we're here, let's cast Enchant Emerald Ring. Now we've got a Ring of Dueling, which is excellent. And let's equip this. And cast Enchant Ruby Amulet. Now we've got an Amulet of Strength. How awesome is that? Look at that. That's so good. Right, so let's get our looting bag back. Right, there we are. We've got the looting bag back. So let's just fill it up and then we can go and kill some Chaos Druids. Rather than throwing the mold away, because, you know, I got essentially spooned on it and I'm worried I'd have to kill 200 more barbarians in a very specific manner. I've put it in the looting bag. So this is what our looting bag contains. We've already spent 20% of the XP requirement for this chunk, getting 50 crafting and some fishing XP. There was a couple of other bits in there as well, but that was mostly it. So we're probably going to get 255 or 250k XP in herb lore, but the vast majority is going to probably be attack, because my attack is still only 60 and I want to get up to 65. And the first druid killed on the account. Alright, that's pretty anticlimactic. I just found somebody else killing the Chaos Druids as well. I've only killed like 20 of them. called 4G Locked, and he's a hardcore Ironman locked to his phone. That's fun. So I wish him luck. Right, so I've got my first inventory done. I'm going to quickly clean all these guams and see if we gain a level. Oh, I think we might actually. Oh, no. Oh, close there. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's an attack potion. First attack potion on the account. So, the next steps are kind of a new skill. So, what we're planning on doing is we're trying to, because obviously this is going to be a new area to roll the chunk, because we've been rolling it in Tavily for the last 5 or 6 chunks. We're actually going to go to Varrock. So there are quite a few different options, right? We could go and try and get to Rimington, which I think would be really good because we can get crafting, we can start getting our crafting XP up, because you can mine gold down here. And there's a crafting shop, an archery shop, and there's a house portal here. But I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and go to Varrock. Because if we can get North Varrock here, if we roll it here and we're able to get north, yes, we unlock the palace, which does unlock a couple of quests, and the quest starts some yew trees, which I don't even think I can get to. Oh no, I can. But what it does unlock, it unlocks the saw in the estate agent, which means that I will be able to start grinding construction out. Because currently I don't have access to a saw. And I can teleport my house to Tavily, use that, and then go in there, and then I can collect planks at fishing trawler. So that would be really good. But that also means that I can be able to store my anglers. I'll be able to store a load of different items in my house, and I wouldn't have to rely on, trying to get them later. So that's pretty big, honestly. So that's what we're going to do. At the 300k, we're going to teleport to Varrock, and then we're going to roll the dice at Varrock. And with that, we reach 5 herb lore. Am I able to do anything? Ooh, I can clean Marantils. I have Marantils. Nice. I just missed it, but there's 61 attack. I just got 6 herb lore, and with that, I actually reach 1,000 total love. So, as an Ironman, with a skill, I've never been an Ironman, so this is the first time I've ever done this. I mean, it's the first time I've ever been an Ultimate Ironman as well. With a skill level of 1,000, you may ask the Ironman tutor in Lumbridge to make your Ironman status permanent. It'll prevent you from downgrading accidentally. I don't know how you downgrade accidentally, but I will probably go do that anyway. Yeah, that's great. And these are our 1,000 levels. It's pretty cool, isn't it? We're 1,000 levels just on some certain chunks. Highest level is probably woodcutting, followed by fletching, and then we've got some really good ones in combat. Ooh, child. That's a dunce event. Now we put it into Hunter. 150 XP. Absolutely nuts. 11 Hunter. Just got 62 attack. Oh, that's a nice hit points level coming in. 67 hit points. Thought whilst I'm here, I would just show you the loot of killing a certain number of Chaos Druids. So we've killed 789, so 3/4 of 1,000. And we've gotten 33 Ranars, as you can see. Haven't dropped any of those. 52 Harrowlanders, 17 Avanto, and there's been quite a few like Irrits and Calatines and Quirms that I've not been able to use. And then Taramins, lots of Guams, which is great. If you're wondering why that number doesn't add up, is obviously I've been making super attack potions. Super attack, God I wish. Attack potions. And then some other bits and bobs. So you might be wondering why I'm not making all these worms into attack potions, is because I can't really use them. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to get 300k attack XP by killing these Chaos Druids, and then use the herbs I got from this grind to make potions. So I wanted to see how much XP I could get from this grind. So that's basically it. Let's go and get a tome. Right, we got the tome. You know what time it is. We're putting it on Hunter. We've already got 10 Hunter, so 165 Hunter experience. That's crazy good. 12 Hunter. So clearly it wasn't 10 Hunter, I was 11 Hunter. That's really, really good. And we're only 5 levels off now from being able to go to Puro, and I auto unlock that, so I don't have to try and unlock that because that's available everywhere. And I can get there from Dorix, which is really cool. So this is the first time in this random event I can actually complete it. I've got a clean Guamgleef on me. Only give me a 4-pot strength potion. Okay, well, not bad. What would he give me if I had a Marintel? Because I do have a Marintel on me. Hold on a second. He would have given me an anti-poison 4, which isn't actually that bad. I mean, there's very few things in the dungeon that can poison me, but there are poison spiders here that can poison me. And I think one of the plans is to try and run past them and get to Black Dragons, see if I can get some drops at some point. And it'd be very unfortunate if they did poison me. So maybe I'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, strength potion, can't really complain. And with that Guamgleef cleaned, god damn it, we've gotten 10 Herblore. I think we need 11 Herblore to clean Terramint. But one more level and we can clean Terramint, and then we can get this large stack of Terramint cleaned.
I knew this was possible, but I didn't think I'd be able to see it for a while. But here you go. You can enter the crop circle near Dorix. So I've just got to figure out how common this is, and obviously I need 17 Hunter. But when we do get 17 Hunter, we should be able to go into Puro. Because it's automatically unlocked. It's not technically a dungeon chunk or anything. It's just exists. Righto, and we just got 11 Herblore with that last grimy Guam. God, it's not easy to say. Right, anyway, 11 Herblore, which means we now clean Terramint. Woo, how much do we get? 5 for these. Bloody hell. And that means we're going to get quite a lot for this as well. So, let's go to the bank and clean these all up. Cleaning these Terramins, I got 12 Herblore. Might get another level. Who knows? Probably not actually, I've only got 35 left. Yeah, so now we can make strength potions, which we need Limpwort roots for. And the only way for me to currently get Limpwort roots is killing hill giants. And hill giants do exist on my chunks. They are here. Not even on the map, they're just here. So,
right, so what we're getting here. Yes, have a present. Wow. I mean, I know I'm training Herblore, but let's be honest. I'm not going to get 59 Herblore, and I'm not going to keep... Oh my god. Well, guess whose main's getting drop traded this?
I just missed the level, but I got 65 attack here, and also a frog token. So we got a random event, and I can actually get this frog token now and use it because we got Varrock. Woohoo! And with this final crossing, we should get, there you go, another agility level from just jumping over these. It's going to take, what is it going to take? It's going to take another 302 jumps across there to get to level 8, but it is going up.
Right, so we are finally at the end point, 99.9% of the way there, and we are for the first time going to spin the wheel in an area, or first time in a while, that is not Taverley Dungeon. So we've spent 18 chunks, which comes to, 5.5 million XP, trying to complete Druidic Ritual. 19 actually, because you can include the Taverley Dungeon itself. So 19 chunks, trying to complete that, and for the first time we have. And all of these chunks we've unlocked on the way have been to try and complete Druidic Ritual. Now we've completed it, we're going to be discussing next goals of the account. But my original goals, which are some further quests that will unlock some bits and bobs for us, have kind of been superseded by what we've already unlocked. So what we're going to discuss is actually where we're going to roll next. And there are 3, I think, really good candidates for us here. And, to be honest, we could roll anywhere and we'd get something good. Or the Hand of Fate could take over and we could get somewhere pretty random. But I think there are 3 really good options here. Now, first off, we have this chunk we've not been able to access yet because we've been able to access this part of it, as you can see. but not this bit. So if we rolled the chunk in Lumbridge, we'd be able to, if we could get the east chunk, be able to unlock this chunk and this chunk. So that's kind of like a twofer. So that's pretty good. I think rolling the chunk in Lumbridge is definitely an option, because if you go south, you get the whole self-contained quest. You get access to the Lumbridge swamps, which isn't bad, and you can start trying to complete things like the the Restless Ghost quest and Lost City. Here you get more close to access to the Ham hideouts and completing the whole Death to the Durgashan and Lost City quest line. You'd have to do that through Draenor Village. So I think Lumbridge is a really good option. It gets you to access to some really good starting areas. And I know we're not just starting out, but they are really good areas nonetheless. The other option I think is down here. So if we roll here, we can get access to the crafting guild, which is pretty good. I'd need a brown apron though, so I'd have to figure out that. We could do this as well, which is good. We need that for recruitment drive, I think, when we can get around to it. And if we get down, we get across here. Let's just start over here. Get across here. We've got access to allotments, which is pretty huge, honestly. We can actually start our farming grind, because if you remember, we've got some pretty good seeds in here. So I think we've got strawberry here, yeah, and then we've got watermelon here. So we can start trying to get our farming up. But I think the most important thing here is kind of actually likely. So the reason we'd spin here is because we've got, if I bring up the wheel, let me just push this to the side, there you go. So our house portal is currently here, set to here, which means that we've actually got, if we span it here, we'd have the south wheel option, and we'd also have the house wheel option, which means that we're more likely to roll this chunk. So strategically, it's actually pretty worth going here, because you'd have a much higher chance of getting this chunk, which you'd unlock pretty good crafting XP, so gold is there. You'd have pretty easy access to your house, which is really nice. A crafting shop and an archery shop. The crafting shop actually sells some really good stuff for crafting XP, obviously. And that would be a really nice and handy grind to have. The other reason is because currently our task is dogs, to kill dogs for Slayer. And there are dogs near Port Sarim, and I think there are dogs over in Ardy. So if we unlock this chunk, we could unlock this chunk and hopefully unlock this chunk, which would be really important, and we could get dogs, we could get really good thieving XP, and kind of all the rest. So I think that's a really good option. So going this route, then across, and also we'd be able to get access to our chum Ardychunky. So I think both Lumbridge and Remington are really good options, but I think what I'm going to actually do is roll the chunk at Varrock. So we unlocked this recently, and around Varrock, north, south, east, and west, and we're obviously not guaranteed to get any of those, but kind of we're more likely to. We can get some good stuff. So let's discuss the north chunk. So we get a cheap tree patch, which is really good. We actually get access to Reldo, which is really handy. He gives off beginner and easy clue steps, so we can start doing those. We can nearly start getting access to the Varrock sewers. We're nearly there, which is really good, and we can try and kill Briarfighter. But the main thing in this area, somewhat obviously, is the sword that's in the estate agents. Currently we can only get our construction up using the fishing trawler minigame, but if we pick up the saw, we can actually start building things in our house. And then we're only one chunk away from the lumberyard, and that means that we can actually build things to store stuff like the angler's outfit and that kind of stuff. So pretty huge, especially for Ultimate Ironman. This is huge. These two chunks would be absolutely massive. If we go down, just go north, northeast, southwest, This would unlock us the least of all the things. So we get a new area, new clothes shop, and tea trader. That's about it. We can't go through this fence to complete Soul's Bane, so unfortunately we wouldn't be able to do that because you'd have to come through here. But we don't really get much from here, but it is like the start of something. Because if we get this chunk here, so you get quick access to here essentially. If we've got this chunk here, we'd be able to get access to the lumberyard, and we'd also get the Soul's Bane started. And if we got access to here without this, we'd still get access to a saw. So this isn't even that bad. Let's go south. So this doesn't look like much, but it actually is. And for one particular reason only, and that's because right here in the middle, hidden away, is a master farmer. Which means that I'll be able to pickpocket them and actually start some farming grind pretty early on, which is really, it's not happened yet, so that's great news. Additionally, if we got this chunk here, we'd no longer be reliant on lore runes, because currently the only thing we're reliant on lore runes to do is get to Varrock. So that would actually be really good. So we'd be able to start a good thieving grind and a good farming grind if we get this one. And finally, if we look at West Varrock, this actually unlocks 2 or 3 pretty cool things, if I'm going to be honest. So we actually have the start of the rooftop course, and as you saw, I just got an agility level. And but the reason I can't use this course yet is because it goes here. And if I fell off the course, which you do over here or wherever it is, I would be out of the chunk. So can't do that course. However, if I unlock West, I can't fall outside of the chunk. I can do the course, which means I'd have to grind to 30 agility using that kind of 0.5 experience jump near Falador over here, which you just saw, the crumbling wall, which would be genuinely insane to do. I would get 100% get reported as a bot, but if it got me the access to the agility course, hell yeah, I'd do it. The other thing it unlocks actually is the bank, and that might not seem like much, but the bank has a dungeon underneath essentially that's I can immediately unlock because it's not technically a dungeon, that has a ruby ring there, and that means it's technically a free ring of forging whenever I go there. So it would be a pretty decent for smithing grind, and it's actually it got a gold bar as well. So I'd have to use telegrab object, but I would actually be able to start a crafting grind there, not too bad. And the last thing, pretty obviously, is the Cook's Guild. So I'd be able to go in there, be able to get some decent food and decent cooking experience as well. So yeah, I think it's fairly obvious. I think we should do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to teleport over to there now and then spin the wheel. First things first though, let's talk to Hans. I almost forgot, we have to age before we go on. So let's quickly see how long we've been there. Yeah, it's not been actually that long on this grind. This has actually been one of the most fun grinds I've had, and I can't tell if it's because it was like a really fun experience to suddenly start getting Herblore XP, or it's actually just because it was a fun grind. But I wanted to show you just quickly whilst we're here what we got from that grind. So obviously huge stacks of herbs, 234 Guams, 174 Marantils, 127 Taramins, 132 Harlanders, and 71 Ranars, and we can add that to the 101 Ranars we had previously, so we got pretty fat stacks of that. We also have snake grass that I might just toss, honestly. We don't really need it and it's taking up space, but that we can come to that later. Also got a pretty nice stack of nature runes. They dropped them in 1 in 128, so we were going to get that, but pretty fat stacks of air runes and lore runes, so that's pretty cool. Nearly at 200 lore runes for the first time on the account. And I think the last thing is we got 510 mithril bolts, which is quite cool. Right, so now we're in Varrock. I've just moved into here so I can get away from Romeo, who keeps pestering me. We look like an absolute pimp because we got the frog token. Hello. So look at that guy. What an outfit. But yeah, let's spin the wheel. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. Oh shoot! Every time. Okay, so we got north. Well, and 15 Herblore. Okay, well it's all happening at once. Okay. Really cool. Let me just put this down. Spinning wheel. There you go. So let's go have a look at what we unlocked. Now, we don't have access to oak planks yet, because we would still need the... I thought we were going to need a Ferox Enclave, by the way. We don't have access to the oak planks yet. We would have to have either this chunk unlocked, or, ironically, an eclectic impling, so 50, I think it's 50 hunter. We're nearly getting to hunter, but we're not 17 yet. So let us cross the threshold. Oh, no song. They recently changed, actually. The songs aren't bound to certain boundaries anymore. Right, so let's clear this up then. I think Ents are here, aren't they? Something like that. Righto. And look at that. They haven't got rid of it, have they? Yeah, look at the saw. Excellent. Okay, and with this, we can actually start a construction grind. So that might be what we do in the next, or for some of the next experience. But that's really good news. Really, really good news. So we're still dependent on lore runes. So likelihood is what I'd probably do is I would relocate my house to Tavali. And then rather than teleporting to house, I could either teleport to Falador or minigame teleport, which would save me on lore runes because that means I'm able to come back to Varrock. So in this episode, what we've done is we have unlocked the Tavali chunk, completed Druidic Ritual, got ourselves a Strength Amulet, and unlocked the ability to do Herb Lore and Construction. It's actually been a massive episode for us. So, thank you very much for watching. It's been a massive pleasure, and, you know, keep on keeping on.